And now, our feature presentation.
Are they twins or is one just a reflection?
Forget it, Mick.
What is this?
If I can't find a real man, I would rather die a virgin.
Last chance. I'm gonna count to 3.
It's a tummy fry.
Kill a camera.
Welcome, one and all, to another episode of Good Improv Watches. We're watching something stupid. You're watching us watch that stupid thing.
Indeed you are, and as you can tell, this is a casual stream. Why, I don't even have sleeves on my shirt.
And if the cameras were HD enough, you can see that Jordan's shirt also has several holes in it.
Sure does. So, we're going to be making some jokes and indulging in a little frivolity here. Why don't you take a second to subscribe to the channel before you're laughing so hard that your hands hurt.
Wow. Usually it's like your ribs and your tummy. This time you anticipate the laughter to spread all the way down through the arms to the hands.
Yeah, I think it's going all the way, right to the fingertips.
Hell yeah. We're going all the way with it this time. Because we have got the Canadian classic, The Merry World of Leopold Z.
But we can't watch that here. We have
No,
to go to some place where they play movies.
Of course. Like, they wouldn't play it on a TV screen where we are. That'd be stupid.
That's
So
right.
let's just go there right now. This is we're zapping in there, zapping in quick. Off we go.
Vroom.
And just in time for the movie to start too.
The proper way to watch a movie. You get in your car and you drive to a place that's outside.
That's right.
Montreal, Christmas Eve. Across the snowy wastes, I hear a voice a-calling.
Leo? Hello? Hello? Leo? Leo, wake up! I've been waiting for 5 minutes, and I don't like it. If you don't answer, are you going to be finished in time for midnight mass? Listen, Leo, I hate to do this, but if you don't come to the phone right now, I'll cancel your contract.
I know this is supposed to be like a phone dangling from a payphone or something, but it lowered down very gently to where it's sitting right now.
I've had enough from you.
Yeah.
There you are, nice and
Like
warm.
on the other end is a fishing rod. Someone's trying to catch
Right.
somebody who needs a phone, you know?
You're 2 hours late, and it's snowing outside.
That's a good way to fix an engine, is just pour water all over it.
I've been shoveling
Especially
snow
during the
for
winter.
15 minutes. Me the boss.
That's better.
Give a hang, eh? Well, you'll regret it.
Just to get something to get the gasoline started.
Well, yeah, you want to warm it up a little. You don't want cold gasoline in your
Exactly. There you go. It was on a fishing line.
car. Wow.
Hello? 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 You?
And now the weather for Montreal and the metropolitan area.
Listen!
Brought to you by the makers of Tropicana Ice Cream. Doorbell forecast.
Tropicana ice cream.
Steady snow with strong gusts of wind toward.
Hold on,
Oh.
Jordan. We're going to have to take a little pause here.
Oh?
It seems that the YouTube copyright sharks have attacked. They've attacked us.
Oh, no, they detected the fun in the water, and they can sense it within 8 miles.
Wow, they just came in hot. They just decided to... Yeah, they just decided to put a stop to that right away. They said we're broadcasting copyrighted material.
Wow. And did this come in through the Gmail there?
No, right through the YouTube heads-up display.
Oh, the HUD.
So, yeah, that's right. The HUD told me. That's right. Tells me how many bullets I have left, how much life I have left. Very little. And and what copyright is coming up against us here.
All right.
Hold on, I'm going to try playing it one more time. Maybe those sharks just got a little sniff, and now they're just going to swim on away. Let's just see what happens here.
Well, I don't know. This could be like starting a fire in your engine to warm up your car. It might not work.
19. Be careful.
But it
with
might
your
work perfectly.
streets are very slippery.
Good.
Tropicana Ice Cream with a choice of
try
Tropicana
this.
ice cream. That's so odd.
That's what's getting us. Tropicana doesn't want people to know they used to make ice cream, so they're shutting it down.
It's all orange juice now. Yeah, they're right on us. The sharks are circling. They smell that fun in the water, like you said. That's the end of that. Wow.
Okay.
Okay. Well, then I guess we're going to have to do what we normally do in these situations and just make up the story of Leopold Z and the merry world of Leopold Z based on what we know.
Sure.
Okay. Good. So let's jump on in. Let's dive in.
Okay. Sounds great.
Great. So, Leopold, I had a quick question for you here. You and I are out fishing.
Mhm.
We're out here at the lake, trying to catch some fish and all that. And you seem to be using a telephone as bait for the fish.
Yeah, absolutely. I think those fish are going to want to make a call, so they swim in close to that phone. They don't get a chance to make phone calls because they're in the water. So bring the phone to them. It attracts the fish, can catch them easy.
Right. So you're thinking the reason the fish aren't making phone calls now is just because they're in the water.
Yes. They're desperate to do it. They see us doing it, and they're like, oh, I wish I could be up there making a phone call.
When would a fish see us doing it?
When we're on the shore and near the payphones.
And they're just jumping out of the water just to see us doing that sort of stuff?
I think that's why they jump. I don't think it's to catch flies or bugs.
Huh. And you think they've really honed in on the fact about payphones, saying nothing else about the human experience there?
Yeah, just the phones mainly is what I think they want.
Okay.
It's a plot, really. A fish plot.
A plot?
I think so.
Wow. And you're kind of, you're a sympathizer then if you're the one giving them these phones.
Well, I'm trying to catch the fish.
Well,
I'm not trying to aid the fish.
It seems like you are.
How so? It's not a working phone. It's a phone designed so I can catch the fish.
Okay, it's not a working phone. Okay, good. It's just to get their hopes up.
Exactly. A
Or
dummy phone.
Or is it to provide valuable training for when they get next to a real world phone, they'll know exactly what to do because of the hours of dummy phone training?
Well, you're using a fish finder, so I'm a little suspicious that you might be a fish sympathizer here.
What? No way. I'd be wanting to root them out, if anything. I'm like that Nazi that goes around searching for Jews of fish, if anything. I got a fish finder here. I knock on doors. I look for aquariums, that sort of stuff. That's what I would be.
Oh, okay.
So, if it ever came down to it, I'm saying, if it ever came down to humans versus fish, I'm definitely 2 feet planted on the human side, my friend.
I think thou doth protest too much.
Oh, really?
Absolutely. You're so anti-fish that it makes me think that deep down inside, you're actually very sympathetic to the fish cause.
Oh, I see. Why? Just because I have like a deep understanding of what the fish believe and what they want to do, like that sort of thing?
Yeah, deep. That's right. Just like the waters that the fish swim in.
You gotta understand your enemy, You gotta understand what you're up against.
Yeah. Look, these fish have us fighting each other.
You're right. That's what they want. That's exactly what they want.
Well, it's looking like it's starting to get colder.
Yeah, a little bit.
I better head back to our vehicle and light the engine on fire.
Okay.
Make sure we can get home.
Yep, sounds like a good plan. We cut to Leopold's home. Leopold?
Yes, dear?
I just have a quick question for you. As your wife, it seems to be that we go through a lot of engines. Like our engine budget is rather high in this house.
Okay.
You denied me from getting that dress I wanted last week. Meanwhile, you're out there buying engines at what can only be described as a silly rate.
Well, how many dresses could you possibly need? I mean, they all do the same thing.
3 or 4, at least.
3 or 4. Yeah, see, I only keep one engine around at a time. You want 3 or 4 dresses. Who's got the problem?
Oh, I see. Okay. So if I want a new dress, all I gotta do is burn my old dress with a newspaper?
Why would you do that?
So I can get a new one. If there's no dress, certainly I need a new dress.
If it's a perfectly good dress, there's no reason to burn it.
Okay. Well, that's what you're doing with our engines, though.
The fire is different with the engine. It makes it, It's a combustible
I
engine,
understand
first of
it's
all.
called a combustion engine, okay? That's just the name of it. I looked this up, okay?
Oh, really?
Yeah, the combustion comes from the engine itself, not from you lighting a newspaper on fire and throwing it in there.
Oh. Okay. Well, I guess I could put a stop to me putting engines on fire then.
Okay. Hey, good. Good.
All this time I thought you had to add the fire to the engine. I didn't realize it was being produced inside.
Well, that brings me to my next point about your engine care routine, is why do you then pour the cup of water on before you light it on fire?
So that the engine doesn't burn up right away. It dampens the flames.
I see. It makes it a little bit less intense.
Right. It's like you don't want to remove the pipe from the front of your engine to the back of your transmission because it removes the back pressure. You see, it could destroy everything.
Right. So you balance the extra flames with a little bit of water.
Exactly. Otherwise, the power of that fire would absolutely destroy an engine.
Okay. All right. Well, Leopold, I'm leaving you for a mechanic, okay?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Someone who
I see how
knows
it
trucks.
is. Yeah, someone who knows trucks. They can go in there, they can start a fire.
No, there's no fires. At no point is a fire started during this process.
Right, because they would have dumped the water on it first. I understand. My hobby of taking care of engines has ruined you. It's turned you into some sort of sex maniac for mechanics. Because you see me doing it, now you want that all the time. I don't got time to set engines on fire all day. Matilda, I just don't. I don't have the time.
That's fine. Fine. You don't have to, okay? If that's what you want to believe that mechanic work is, that's fine. But I'm leaving you for a real mechanic.
Well, good luck with that.
Okay.
We cut to the mechanic shop.
Yes, here. I'm here to have sex with a mechanic.
Oh, certainly, ma'am. Just take a number.
Hey. Bleep. Excellent. Thank you. 34.
Yes. It's a busy day. Busy day. You know, the labor costs alone are going to be pretty steep.
That's okay. I understand. It costs money to do business.
You sure you want to be coming here to have sex with a mechanic? You know, it could be ripping you off on the rates and all that.
What is
You
that?
could
Are
probably
you?
just get some sort of handyman at home to do your sex work for you.
I don't. No. Come on. Handymen don't know as much about the internal workings of the car as you guys do. You guys are more
it's
skilled.
real mystical. It's real mystical.
You're more skilled with the car.
I guess we are. It is a specialty. It is a specialty. Well, while you're here waiting to have sex with a mechanic, can I interest you in getting any work done on your vehicle?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
My vehicle's running pretty well right now.
I see how it is. You just want to use us, huh?
Yeah.
Like we're just
Like a service, yeah.
something you just take a number for.
Yes, you made me take a number. I would have walked right in and had sex with any one of you right now.
Well, that's part of the system. We can't have anarchy.
Okay, well, that's fine. Is it going to be much more of a wait, or
That's going to be a long wait. We're really backed up today.
are most people getting car services done or having sex with the mechanics?
Most people are getting car service done.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, you're the first one that's coming for sex today.
Oh, really?
Some of them like to tell their husbands that they're coming in for sex, and then secretly they come here and get their mechanic work done.
Oh. Because it's less humiliating for the husband to think that he couldn't please his wife sexually than he couldn't mechanically fix the car. Is that kind of the thing?
That's exactly it, yeah.
I may be a woman, but I'm finally in tune to the male mind, so
Well, it's important to save face when it comes to these matters.
I understand completely. But no, my husband wasn't pleasing me sexually, nor was he able to fix our car.
Oh,
So we kind of a
goodness.
double whammy there.
Right. All right, well, would you like to get the sex warranty?
Warranty? What would that
Warranty.
cover?
Well, it would cover all sorts of things that could happen. You know, it's good for up to 30 days. It's a 30-day warranty.
30-day sex warranty?
Yeah.
Is this one of those, if I'm not completely satisfied with the sex, I can come back and get what, like, my sex refunded somehow? How does that work?
Well, if you're not completely satisfied, you can call the number on the back of this card, you see.
And they will completely satisfy me?
Well, you can fill out a short survey.
Okay.
And somebody from our customer care center will be in touch with you.
Okay.
All right. Well, I guess while you're waiting,
you have any pornographic magazines or anything?
Yeah, we do have some magazines.
And in pornographic magazines, I said specifically.
Well, I'll have you know that these magazines feature plenty of nude cars.
I knew it was going to be car stuff. Okay.
Plenty of nude cars. No paint on them at all. Just naked metal.
Right out of the factory.
Yeah, fresh out of the factory.
Okay, well, I guess I could make it work. We cut to 29 days later. Bring, 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 bring. Bring, bring.
Hello, Customer Satisfaction Center.
Hi. I was in at one of your mechanic shops must be 29 days now, and I've just been going over this in my head, and you know what? I was pretty satisfied, but I wasn't totally satisfied. Like, you know, that kind of, you can just like melt away into the world sort of satisfaction. That's kind of what I was expecting.
Okay. Would you say that our mechanic performed services that you would describe as setting your engine on fire?
Well, I mean, I guess as like in a euphemistic sort of way, like he really set my engine on fire, like something like that.
It's something like that, yes.
Okay, then yes, I would say my engine was set on fire.
Okay. Would you say that the mechanic got your motor burning?
Again, yes. If I was to describe it like, ooh, he really got my motor burning. Like if I was to say it that way, then yes, of course.
Right, euphemistically.
Yeah, of course, yes, yes.
Okay. And would you say that the mechanic sort of poured a jar of water on your engine before getting some sort of flammable material, like some paper, crumpling up, putting it on there, and then lighting that on fire?
I mean, that one's a little harder to say as a euphemism.
I want you back, Matilda. It's me, Leopold.
Oh my God, Leopold. What are you doing?
I got a job working at this customer service center after you left me.
Really?
Yeah, I had tried to become a new man.
Okay, well, I thought it would have pushed you towards being a mechanic, but I guess at least you're taking complaints for mechanics. That's something, at least.
It was my only way to get a foot in the door with this mechanic company, was to work here.
Okay.
In this call center in India.
You're in India right now?
Yes.
You moved all the way to India to take this job? Why didn't they? That seems very cost prohibitive for the company. They flew you out to India and then to put you up in an apartment? Where are you living out there?
I flew myself. I'm living in a very rough part of town.
Oh. Okay, well, I'm sorry. Were you living in India prior to this, or did you move out for the job?
I moved out for the job.
Okay.
I moved out for the job. I said to myself, there's no way that she's going to be with a man who's not working.
Well, again, it wasn't the working. It was your propensity for lighting our engine on fire and costing all the money that we could have otherwise spent on dresses for me.
Right. You like dresses.
I like dresses, yes. I'd like to have 4, which I don't think is unreasonable.
Oh, so it is 4. Before it was 3 or 4.
Well, now it's 4. I've decided, you know what? I've learned a lot about myself in our time apart. And I've learned that 4 is the number of dresses I desire to have in the closet.
Okay, I see how it is.
So, I need a man who can accommodate 4 dresses.
Right. All right. Well, I'll see what I can do.
Hold on. Hold on. Are you referring to seeing what you can do about the complaint I'm making here about the pretty satisfying, like really satisfying sex I had with the mechanic, but not quite satisfying enough? Or are you talking about you'll see what you can do about becoming the man that I love again? Which one are you talking about?
I'm talking about both, but officially I'm just talking about the sex with the mechanic because I'm on the job right now.
Okay.
And I'm a professional, Matilda.
Hey, well, good. Good. That's a big change for you. Big change for you.
Yeah, you're going to see some big change coming too.
Okay. I hope so.
Bet on that.
You're saying it kind of threateningly. Not like, oh, you'll see some big changes and you'll really love it, but like, you'll see. There'll be big changes. Like, what are the big changes going to be?
We cut to Leopold in prison.
What are you in for?
So, well, I'm in for kidnapping my
Wow.
ex-wife. I attached a phone to a string.
Okay.
And I lured her like it was bait. I knew she couldn't resist a phone just dangling in front of her. She would need to grab it and speak.
Wow, she must have loved talking on the phone.
She really did. She really did.
What happened
Anyway,
with the kidnapping?
I clubbed her.
Oh, you
clubbed her
clubbed
over
her.
the head and threw her in a van. And tried to convince her to take me back and that we loved each other, but...
Why didn't you start with that? Why did you start with the crazy kidnapping and bonking? Why didn't you start by asking her?
So embarrassing to say those things in public. You know
That's
how hard
true.
that would have been for me?
That's true. Yeah, that's true. That is true.
I had to take her to a private, secluded place. You know, cabin in the woods.
Sure.
So she wakes up. She's tied to a chair, obviously, because I didn't want her to hurt herself while she was unconscious. And I put some tape over her mouth to help with her breathing, because I've been looking into mouth taping, and it actually helps you to breathe through the nose when you're sleeping.
Kind of forces you to.
Forces you to, right. So I slapped some tape over there out of
Sure.
concern for her safety again.
Makes sense.
And that's when she woke up and just sort of went crazy. Acted like I was the jerk.
Wow.
Can you believe it?
I mean, yeah, I can believe it. Sounds kind of horrifying there. So what happened to her in the end?
She ended up phoning the police and SWAT team came in, raided the cabin, shot it all up.
Wow.
There's no way the insurance is going to cover that.
Yeah, no, they don't usually cover any kind of bullet wounds or anything like that.
No. Anyway, now she's with some mechanic jerk.
Oh, yeah.
Who I bet doesn't even set his own engines on fire.
Well, you can't account for mechanics.
Anyway, what are you in for?
Oh, for killing a dude that looks basically exactly like you. Yeah, I got this.
Really?
Yeah, I got this demon in my mind that forces me to hunt out and kill people who look basically exactly like you.
That is... Wow.
Yeah, it's
That's
crazy.
pretty wild.
It's crazy.
That's
I know.
crazy, man.
I know.
Huh. What did you do before then?
I wish I could remember, you know, but basically been the demon kind of part of my life is all I can really remember.
Right. Wow. Well, you probably didn't really do it, right? Though you're like innocent, though, right?
No, no, not at all. The demon told me, and I did it. I did so do it.
I mean, if the demon told you to do it, it's not really like you choosing to do it.
No, come on. He gave me an order, and I obeyed the order. There's a hierarchy of command in here, all right?
Okay.
Don't refuse an order from a superior like that.
Kind of weird, but whatever.
It is kind of weird.
Why didn't you tell the demon to go kill some people? Like, not people, but like demon people.
No, I can't. The demon doesn't have any physical body. It's just like in my mind, you know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's like a one-way street. You can't get into the demon's mind.
No, I can't. That's just it.
Start influencing him.
No, can't.
Huh.
If I could. He needs me to agree to whatever it is too. He can't just take control and do it. He says I got to agree and then do it. So
it's kind of a weird deal.
It's what it is.
You got the raw end of that deal, friend.
Did I? It hasn't been all bad.
What do you mean it hasn't been all bad? You're here in prison.
Yeah, but I mean, there were a couple of moments there where I was like, no idea where reality began and ended, right? So those weren't all bad, right? I mean, they were pretty bad, but they weren't all bad.
Right. You think you're ever going to get out of here?
No, that's not. No, I don't think so. They say I'm here for life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They say if I kill another guy who looks exactly like you, then yeah, they may even give me the electric chair.
Wow. I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, it's kind of rough, actually, now that I think about it.
This is kind of rough.
They're really kind of getting me down here a little bit. When I get down, the demon really has some negative things to say, too. So.
Oh, boy. Well, lucky for me, I'm only in here for 3 more days.
Oh, yeah.
So, should be fine.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
We cut to Leopold witnessing this guy getting executed on the electric chair. Oh, hey! Hey! Hey!
Hey.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, man, I'm here to see someone get executed.
That's me.
It's you.
Yeah, it's me.
Wow.
Yeah, kind of my last day here.
Huh.
I was,
man.
Oh, no, don't be sad. I was wondering if maybe you could help me out now that you're here.
What do you need?
Well, the demon's really kicking himself for not telling me to kill you during your time in the cell, the 3 days there. Because, like, literally the day you left, he was like, okay, I really need to fulfill some bloodlust that's been going on here. What happened to that guy who used to be in the cell? And I said, oh, well, he got out just yesterday. And the demon was incredibly angry about that, as you can imagine.
Oh, I'll bet.
Yeah.
I'll bet.
Just really upset, really kicking himself on that one. Which means that it gets taken out on me, right? So.
Oh, okay. Was he like yelling at you or something?
Oh, yeah, yelling, making me bang my head against stuff. You know how it goes.
Making you bang your head against stuff?
Yeah.
Like he grabs you and
No, he convinces me to be a good idea.
Oh, okay.
Very persuasive, this guy. So I was wondering anyway, now that you're here again, would it be a terrible bother if I could just murder you now? Would that be like a huge bother to you?
Yeah, that would be a huge bother to me. I kind of enjoy living.
Oh. I mean, the demon's pretty insistent. It's a bit surprising, yeah.
Well, if the demon's insistent, that's kind of your problem, man.
Oh, I see. Okay. So all those times during our time in the cell there, from the time you got in to the 3 days later when you were released, I guess those times meant nothing then. Okay, I get it.
No, those times meant a lot to me.
Oh, sure. Uh-huh.
They did.
Uh-huh.
They did. I'll think about those times continuously throughout my life as I live it.
That's great. So I guess I'm just going to be put in the electric chair. The demon's not going to be satisfied. That's nice.
Well, won't the demon just move on to someone else?
I don't know what his plans are.
It's not going to get destroyed by the electric chair. Just you will.
What? No. Come on. No. I mean,
yes, the demon's going to move on.
I mean, he has been pretty selfish during most of this. I guess you're right about that.
It's too bad they don't have electric chairs for demons, hey?
Yeah, that'd be something good, hey? Dick the demon out and let me live for a little while longer.
Yeah, geez.
At least long enough to kill you.
Huh. Wait a minute. No. I don't want to die. I definitely don't want you to kill me.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was getting some mixed messages there. Forgetting where the demon began and I ended sort of thing,
Right.
Okay, well, do you have any identical twins by any chance? Or are you part of a triplet group or anything like that?
Nope, only child.
Are you famous enough to have any impersonators, perhaps?
No. Nobody would impersonate me.
Have you done anything notable enough to get a TV movie made about yourself where like a famous Hollywood actor maybe played you in makeup?
Well, actually, now that you mention it, yes.
Okay.
Yes, Vin Diesel is going to be portraying me in my life story. The man who set an engine on fire.
Okay. Can we get him down here? Like in the next, really needs to be the next, 20 minutes, ideally.
Well, he did say that he would do one thing for me, any one thing.
Okay.
And he gave me this phone number that I could call.
Okay.
Do you have a phone?
They have one where the governor could call. I mean, but he's not going to call. Believe me. He's been making a lot of political hay out of this execution here, let me tell you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, one of the people who looks exactly like you was, I guess, his son, so...
Oh, and did you kill him?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Right. Huh. I wonder if I went and comforted that governor because I kind of look like his son, if he and I would bond in some way.
Okay. And then what? You'd use it to, like, get me out of here?
Yeah. Maybe, like, in a couple years' time, we get so close.
No. It's gonna...
We could finally get you out of here. We could spring you.
We're gonna need, like, maybe the next, like, 15 minutes. Time's kind of dwindling here. I got the last meal coming up. That's gonna chew up at least 5 minutes.
How much am I supposed to bond with someone in 15 minutes?
I don't know. Like, I don't know. Couldn't I just kill you? Again, it'd be so much easier if I could just kill you right now. That'd satisfy the demon.
Yeah, but you're on that side of this thick industrial glass, and I'm on this side.
Okay. Well, that's fine. Maybe you could choke yourself, and I could mime it and make it look like I was doing it, and that would satisfy the demon, you know?
My hands are too weak. They've atrophied from all that 3 days in prison. There's no way I have the muscle strength to choke myself.
Okay, well,
Plus, I spent that time working out my neck muscle.
I guess that's a good point.
It's stronger than ever. You know how people go into prison flabby and they come out jacked? Well, that 3 days, that made all the difference in my neck muscle.
I gotta figure at least some of that was me telling you that I strangle guys who look exactly like you. I gotta figure at least that was some of the motivation for you to jack that neck up.
Well, maybe. It was hard to not hear you constantly talking in our cell.
I know.
You know, going on and on. Oh, I kill people that look like you. Hey, it'd be really cool if I could kill somebody that looked like you. Hey, have you ever considered being murdered?
I know. I get chatty with the demons sometimes. I understand.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if Vin Diesel can't get down here, then I guess there's really not much choice. I guess I'll just have to be executed without having fulfilled the demon's wish.
Huh. Wasn't there a Make-A-Wish Foundation? I've heard of that. They fulfill the wish of dying murderers who are possessed by demons.
No, it's actually kids. I looked into this. It's kids. Oh. It's not dying murderers who are possessed by demons.
Oh. Well, then I guess, you probably won't get that wish fulfilled.
Yeah. Okay, well, nice catching up, I guess.
Yeah, it's been nice catching up.
Got the last meal coming up. You want to stick around for that, or?
Yeah, I think I will.
Really? Okay.
I will.
Hey, don't you want to know what I'm getting, or?
What are you getting? What did you pick?
I just picked a salad. I'm trying to keep it a bit light.
Oh, well, hey, it's working. That diet's paying off.
Thank you. You know, I know my mind is riddled with demons, but the least I can do is take care of my body.
Well, you should stick with it because you can really see the health benefits coming through.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Another 30, 60, 90 days, your physique is going to completely transform.
Yeah. No, thanks. I mean, I only got the last, maybe 10 minutes here, but... What have you been up to since you've been out of the prison there?
Well, I've been looking forward to seeing my family. Looking forward to seeing my ex-wife.
Right.
So...
Matilda, you said her name was.
Matilda, that's right. So I think I'm going to take my car in for some mechanic work.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
I see. That sounds fun.
Yeah. That mechanic she's with now, it kind of looks like me.
Really?
Yeah.
I wish I could have met that guy. Really wish I could have met that guy, honestly.
Oh, I see. I see how it is. I'm not good enough for her. I'm not good enough for you. I'm not good enough for anyone.
No, it's nothing personal. It's just people who look like you I strangle. What do you want me to do?
Yeah, I get it. Guess that's what you get when you're Leopold Z. Just tossed aside like yesterday's rubbish.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know? I really like you. You're a really cool guy. I like you a lot, but The demon is not at all fond of people or people who look like you.
Was it something I said?
No, nothing at all. Like, it's just, again, a very specific thing that this demon wants from me.
Darn. Well, that's a shame.
No. All right, well, I guess I'll get the last meal going here.
All right. Don't eat too fast. You might get an upset tummy.
That's a good point.
Then, like an hour from now, you get some cramps, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. We only got the next kind of 5 minutes here to eat the meal, and then...
That's not really that much time to eat. You don't want to eat too fast.
No, I'll pick. No. I'll always cut down on food anyway.
Well, salad, you said? What kind? Caprese?
No, just basic Caesar.
Oh, okay.
Caprese is a hell of a salad, though.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. I'd kill for one of those right now. Little olive oil drizzle, you know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Too much oil on that.
I mean, I wouldn't literally kill for it. I don't want to be where you are.
Hey, not all bad.
Not trying to confess to anything.
Not all bad. All right, that's
pretty good.
That's all right.
Enough. Okay.
I stop when I'm full. You know, I don't push myself past that point.
That's smart. You should stop when you're full.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you gotta look out for your body. It's important, especially if your mind is riddled with demons. Then you really want to take care of the one thing you can actually have control on. Don't let loose that control to the demon. Don't cede that control.
You sound like you need a mind enema.
Yeah, that's true. True. Okay, well, I guess the warden's gonna get me strapped into the chair here.
All right. Well, if you ever get out, you got a place to stay with me.
Hey, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that.
Problem.
And also, I'll kill you. I'll kill you the next time I see you. We cut back to Leopold's home. Oh, hi, Leopold. It's me, your wife, Matilda. Ex-wife, Matilda. Excuse me.
Matilda?
Yeah, I'm just here picking up the last of my things.
What in tarnation? I didn't think I'd ever see you again after I've spent that eternity in prison.
I know, and I never came to saw you. Even though our house is next door to the prison.
Yeah, right next door. You could see me from your window.
I did see it. I kind of did one of these through the window and then rolled the shade down real quick, just in case you might have seen me too.
Okay. What's brought you back?
Well, I wanted to pick up the rest of my things.
Oh, I see. Well, there's a couple of your things here. There's the newspaper that you like to read.
Okay, thank you.
There's some matches. There's a can of water.
I see where this is going, Leopold. Just, can we not do this?
Everything that ties us together as a couple.
Okay. Let's not do this now again, okay?
Old vehicle out there. No block heater in it, so best thing to get it warmed up is the lick of a flame.
Looks like a lot of scorch marks on the hood there.
Yeah. Also scorch marks from the flames of love.
Look, I'm very happy with the mechanic I'm seeing now, okay?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I bet he gets your car started no problem, huh?
Yeah, basically first try every time.
First try every time, yeah, I'll bet. Was he using gasoline?
Yes, of course. Gasoline. Changes the oil regularly. Make sure there's lots of fluid in the washer, in the windshield washer.
See, he's got it all wrong. You don't want to change the oil. You want cruddy, gloopy oil.
Why would you want it gloopy?
You want it gloopy. It adds extra gloopiness to the engine. You don't know about engine stuff.
No, honey. I don't. Exactly. That's why I go to a mechanic.
The crud's important. Okay, this mechanic's filling your head with weird thoughts.
I also looked at a few magazines, okay?
Oh. Some erotica, huh?
No, it was Popular Mechanic.
Oh, you want a popular mechanic, not just an everyday mechanic.
Well, I know what my worth is now. I'm a 4-dress woman. 4 dresses, Leopold.
I know you are. And that's why when I was in the clink, I made these for you. Try these on.
What? Is this a dress made of prison toilet paper?
Yes,
What?
it is. The finest prison toilet paper in all of prison.
What do you expect me to? You expect me to wear this?
Yes, I do. I tailored it for you.
How did you get it out of the prison?
I snuck it out.
How did you sneak it out?
How does anyone sneak anything in or out of prison?
Oh dear Lord!
I pieced it back together after several bowel movements.
You've just made another one with. Oh, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Fine, I'll try it on. Okay. Look, I'm trying it on.
It's your size 6. I know you're an 8, but you look great in a 6.
How does it look?
You look like Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Okay, there's no way that that's true. Okay, I do not have
true.
the curves for. No, that is just not true. I know it's not true. Okay, well, thank you for the dress. I mean, I appreciate the thought.
You're welcome. Add it to your collection.
There's no. I'm not going to put this in my collection. I've already got 4 dresses.
I see what you're saying. It's too good for the collection.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Why don't you go and put it under? Why don't you go and put it under the hood of a car and burn it? Okay.
What do you say we go to a secluded cabin in the woods? I could bonk you over the head, take you there, tie you up in a chair so you don't hurt yourself flailing about, put some tape over your mouth so you get some good breath in you, and we have a nice romantic time out in the woods.
Sorry, you saw you kidnapping me as a nice romantic time? That's how you view that event?
Yeah.
I had to hire a bodyguard over that event.
Well, where's that bodyguard now?
I don't know where he is, actually.
Unconscious because I bonked him over the head.
Oh, that's great. Nice work, bodyguard.
By the way, you were the one that came here. I'm not in your house.
No, that's true. That's true. I was just getting a few of my
some of your old things vis-a-vis me.
No, not you. No symbolic. I had a brush here that I really liked. They got my hair nice and shiny. It was a brush for my hair. That's all it was.
What?
It's right here. The brush. It's right here. Look, watch this. Okay. We cut to 100 strokes of the brush later. You see? Look at the shine. Look.
Who have you become? The Matilda I know liked her hair matted and knotted up, and you got these silky, brushed, smooth hair.
What you were seeing was me at my most depressed, having to be married to you. I didn't even care about my hair at that time. 3 days ago, I was a totally different woman 3 days ago.
You've completely changed.
Yes,
lady.
For the better. For the better, but you're still the same man that I knew all that 3 days ago. I thought you would have learned your lesson in prison, but you've learned nothing.
I thought you would have learned your lesson while I was in prison.
Maybe I need to go to prison for us to learn our lessons.
Maybe you do.
We cut to 4 days later after Matilda's been in prison. Hi, Leopold.
What? How the hell did you get in here?
I learned the skill of breaking into homes in prison.
Wow, it is true what they say. You pick up criminal skills by going to a place like that.
Yes.
Well, what can I do for you, Matilda?
Nothing. I just wanted to say that you were right. Okay? You were right.
About setting engines on fire. Yes.
About everything. About setting engines on fire, about me wanting to come back to you. You see my hair's all matted up and stringy.
Yeah. All matted and stringy. Won't do you no good, though.
I threw away 2 of my dresses. What?
I've moved on, honey.
How?
What do you mean, how?
I mean, what woman would possibly have you?
No woman would possibly have me. No woman at all. And that's why I've moved on with a man.
What?
That's right. Just for companionship, not sexually.
What is it?
Me.
You've moved on with yourself?
I've learned to love myself.
Wow, that's important, Leopold.
Really is. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to go set my own engine on fire, which is a
Okay.
euphemism for loving myself.
Okay.
Roll credits. The Merry World of Leopold Z.
And there you have it. That was The Merry World of Leopold Z.
Canadian classic.
Total classic. I like how Leopold redeemed himself in the end.
Me too. And it had a good moral.
I think
Always
so too.
use a real mechanic.
Yes. That was a good moral. That was a lesson I took away from it.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to be cool and support independent comedy, follow the channel, subscribe, ring the bell. Write a
That
little
would be
letter
cool.
to your local government saying, I want demand it would be declared Good Improv Day.
I'm glad you mentioned local, Dan, because we are some of the finest, possibly the finest local fools in all of Canada.
Grassroots.
That's right. The roots are in the grass. So reach out and touch some grass.
Have a good day, everybody.
Bye-bye.